Toronto not happy about something, but we are just about ready to go. Mitch Dunning, Pierre Lambert, the referees. Johnny Murray, Ryan Jackson, the linesman. Puck down underway tonight in game number 31 of the season. And then harassed by Brock Nelson. The shot from Wyatt Kaiser banged off the end boards, and there is Connor Bedard, 98 in white for Chicago. The shot from Kaiser, save made, rebound, batted around. Vlasic moves it to Kurashev, down low, broken up by Romanov. Ryan Pulock will nudge it along. Paul Murray will skate out of the zone. Center ice and in. Paul Murray will follow it up. Vlasic and Kaiser coming after it. Two defensemen out of the lineup for the Chicago Blackhawks tonight as that try from Paul Murray wound up in the crease.
I like it when they, like keep the game going. That's what the fans want to see.
Especially early on, right? Here's McLean trying to get to the net. A backhand denied. Trying to center that puck, but Dobson had him wrapped up. Bertuzzi a couple of spins later. And Taylor Hall emerges with it. Vlasic to the net, tipped down, save Sorokin, and the rebound cleared away. Romanov fighting for it, gets it to the line, not out. Then an errant pass off Paul Murray's stick, and the Islanders can't get it out either. They score! Connor Bedard on the power play as the Islanders whiffed on a couple of chances to clear the zone.
Yeah, just a Palms couldn't get there. It was a cross-ice pass and by the defenseman and zipped it all the way across. Because this play was sort of unexpected, and Romanov almost gets it out. Watch his blind pass all the way across. So look at Sorokin's just sort of just getting ready, and then this is a really good shot. This is where Bedard likes to shoot, up over the glove, and he snaps it in a hurry. And just a bad break for Palms, but what a move there.
That's his bread and butter, isn't it? That release to just rise, and we've seen them be good in second periods like last Saturday against Carolina, but something's got to change because that type of period, you mentioned it, Butch, that's not going to get it done. We'll see what they can do off the back of this power play. He's turned himself into a real worker. He creates a lot for himself too.
Here's a breakaway opportunity for Craig Smith from an angle, and a save by Sorokin.
Bent that stick a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah. Got to be the handle of the stick. Craig Smith, who comes over from the Dallas Stars, joined this Blackhawks team. As we've talked about, give them a little more veteran presence. He's been skating well.
There's about 6 guys that, have got some games in.
Oh, shrugged away by Sorokin. The first try was from Reichel, and then it was Smith again.
And what Reichel coming in on the short side, trying to go high, and Sorokin is, they all get that right shoulder up.
Holmstrom with Pageau to the net. Holmstrom pulls up along the boards. 5 seconds remaining. Ryan Pulock. Drop for Pageau. One last look on the power play. Holmstrom. Cholowski scores! Dennis Cholowski reached back for something extra. His third of the year ties the score for New York.
Get the puck towards the net. The Islanders are able to control the puck down low, and you can watch Cholowski come all the way across in the slot area, and he can shoot the puck. There's no question about it. We were talking about him and before the game started, how he just seems to be a whole lot more relaxed, and he just steps right into that, and that's a bullet type shot.
I like that from Holmstrom as well, Butch. I think as soon as he got it, he knew that was the play. It's going to be.
Holmstrom couldn't sweep it out of the zone. Maroon down. Smith, the drop. Here's Maroon to the front, and it's tapped around by Reichel. Horvat, Pageau, and Holmstrom together for another shift as Pulock hangs on to it on the boards. Holmstrom trying to lose Korchinski. He does. Found some space with a wrist shot. Score! Holmstrom created some space. Ryan Pulock in front of the net with the screen, and the Islanders have taken the lead.
And there was confusion with the Blackhawks in the switch, and Holmstrom makes a stutter step with Holmstrom. Ryan Pulock keeps his puck in deep, and then a little pass. Here's the move right here, but watch Ryan Pulock. He's going to go, and here's the confusion. Both guys went at him, and that between Maroon and
it was Korchinski there,
Korchinski, there was confusion, and then he just lets that shot go, and that's a C&I dog right there, right?
Way through it. 58 seconds of power play time for Chicago to start the third period, with the Islanders protecting a 2-1 lead. And they win the face-off to start, and that knuckling slap shot from Ryan Pulock changed directions. Thompson beats him there. Cholowski bats it on. Anders Lee for Brock Nelson. And takes a moment. Good look for Dobson. Noah Dobson opens up with a shot and he scores! Noah Dobson makes it 3 straight for the Islanders. They lead by 2 here in the third.
Well, it was a great battle along the boards, wasn't it, with Anders Lee in his own zone to break up on a 3. Watch Anders, he just stays right with it, and then the quick move up, and Brock Nelson, little chisel pass through Noah Dobson, and we've been talking about Noah so much more now, Brendan. You've mentioned his name a whole lot more. He's getting more involved in the play. He's recognizing opportunities for him, and lost the puck there just for a second, but not a very good positional save for the goaltender there. He was way out of the net.
Brock Nelson just understanding where.
Pageau has some room. Hawks backing off. They leave it for Holmstrom into the middle of the ice. Good look, and they score again! It's Bo Horvat on a beautiful feed from Simon Holmstrom. Third point of the night for Holmstrom as Horvat gets his 8th of the year.
And that all starts in the defensive from Mayfield. Watch Pageau back there, over to Ryan Pulock, over to the left side, and there's Pageau right in the middle of the ice, driving the defense off, little drop pass, and Holmstrom goes great to his left. Terrific vision to get it to Horvat. He didn't miss the net that time, Brendan.
Not much time that he's got to have that thing on his stick either, eh, Butch? Just no stick handle.
And a pass on now for Palmieri. And Palmieri will put it deep. Siplikov upended by Donato. He was off balance. They work it to Dobson, hoping for a tip. Comes to Palmieri. Palmieri to the net. Siplikov scores! Max Siplikov jamming away, and the Islanders have taken control here in the third period.
Simple hockey again. I mean, it starts with the dump in, right? And the way the Islanders go, they go to work.
Yeah, and I love the way this play starts. It was all down in the other end, but watch Siplikov. Where are you going to go? He takes a big lick, go right to the net. Maybe I thought they were being a touch cute with it, but once again, simple. Just put it there. Win your stick battle for Max Siplikov. And you see this? Out of the air.
For the Chicago Blackhawks. Interesting, we were just talking about Matt Barzal. You have players like that coming around the house all the time, no big deal. Connor Bedard, they were nervous, you guys. The Bailey boys were nervous to meet Connor Bedard.
I could see that. We could also just saw TJ Brody rip one past Sorokin from range, make it a 5-2 hockey game, thanks to Shannon for that. From just inside the blue line as the Hawks finally get one after 5 straight from the Islanders.
A little pull up there for the Chicago Blackhawks, and Bedard is going to get an assist here in this. Well, that, I mean, you could look at interference there, couldn't you? Watch this, Brendan. I mean, it's deflected.
Recharge the batteries a little bit, and then of course they get a little bit of a break next week for the Christmas holiday. Donato over for Bertuzzi. His shot kicked out by Sorokin. Mayfield knocks it down behind the net. Shoved down by Bertuzzi. Lost by Romanov. Hall. Bertuzzi scores. And with 1:10 left, the Blackhawks have made it 5-3.
It's just got to be much better. You got a ton of time coming out of your own end. And I understand the game's well within hand, but you're playing for number 30 as well. You see the pressure coming, and I think maybe Scott Mayfield's thinking he's going to bait him just a little bit, but not actually come behind the net. A little bit surprised, and Bertuzzi gets one. Pulls a little bit of the air out of what's been a great third period. Actually, I shouldn't say that. A productive third period.
A nice pass there by Taylor Hall, and hope your teammates can pick up a rebound or a deflection.
Teravainen for Bertuzzi. Just 18 seconds left, the 2-goal cushion. Connor Bedard. Watched by Pageau. They drop it for Vlasic. A wrist shot. They score again. That one off the skate of Bertuzzi. And it's 5-4 with 8.5 remaining. Another 6-on-5 goal allowed by the Islanders.
And it's just the passiveness of the Islanders when they have a chance to be aggressive. That goes in off Bertuzzi, did it?
Yep.
Up in front of the net and trying to get in front and you know, shoot the puck, and you just never know what's going to happen. And now, who's counting?
Timeout, Chicago, brought to you by your local Honda dealer.
Chicago called the 30-second timeout.
Right off the shin pad of Tyler Bertuzzi, who scored.